Hello everyone, welcome to the Car Lab, where we look at all of these Disney Cars diecasts. Today we will be looking at all of my Lightning McQueens and all the versions of them. Let's get started. First up is the regular Lightning McQueen. Now this one is a bit damaged, but that's because I got it from a second-hand shop also known as the Salvation Army. That's where I've gotten most of my Disney Cars diecasts actually, and like 1/3 of my collection, which is not including this guy, is from when I was a kid. So, as you can see, there's a little bit of damage there. The printing's pretty good, and you've got the regular smile. So yeah, and as you can see, it's got like some rust or something, a little bit. And yeah, so that's the Rust-eze logo. If it focuses, there we go, look at that, it's pretty nice. And yeah, so let's get on to the second Lightning. Next up we have the Tar Lightning McQueen. This Lightning McQueen was featured in the movie when Lightning McQueen was using Bessie, which I don't have Bessie, probably because it's pretty rare to find, which was a 2010 release. But all there is basically is the tar on right there where lightning would be, and the extra Rust-eze logo, which is pretty nice. This was one of my only Lightnings from when I was a kid. That's why it's alright in condition, but it's pretty darn awesome and sexy. Let's get on to the third Lightning. Next up we have this Lightning that I think is a 2009 release. I don't know what it is. I thought it was Impound Lightning McQueen, but it doesn't have the little boot. And it does have a plastic mouth plate, unfortunately. And it's got these weird marks on it. It's got these grey marks that I don't know what they are. So that could be like a detail on it, but I wouldn't really know. But yeah, it looks pretty nice. It does have flat eyelids, unfortunately, and it's got the little Rust-eze logo. But yeah, it's pretty darn nice. It's really beaten up at the back though. If it was an Impound Lightning, which I don't know if it is, please do tell me if you do know. It would have the impound boot, but unless it fell off or something, or it snapped off, I don't really know. But yeah, let's get on to the next Lightning. And if you guys are wondering how much I do pay for these cars from the salvos, I normally pay 75 cents or $1.25, which is pretty reasonable. So yeah, let's get to the next one. Next up is this very undetailed Dirt Lightning McQueen. As you can see, it's got brown wheels and it's got like that dusty, dirty look on him. It's also made of a different material, this one. I got this from the Toys R Us exclusive Dirty Lightning McQueen. But it looks pretty nice, even though it's very low detailed. And if we have a look on the bottom, it's all brown. And you can tell it's one of the most recent ones, because it's got all of this new detail that wasn't on the original cars. So it's pretty nice, it's okay. I just wish this had more detail when it was around back in 2014, I think it was. And this is also flat-eyed, unfortunately. So yeah, let's get on to the next. Next up is Cruising Lightning McQueen. This is one of my originals from when I was a kid as well. And I can easily tell that because it's got this black marks. I used to use permanent texter to stick on my cars, which is a weird modification. I don't know why I did it. This wasn't muchly played with, from what I remember. It's got this big paint chip missing. It's not too bad. Looks like it has a bit of a mustache, and this does have molded eyes. I think this is the 2007 release, and I can also tell it's old because it's got a lot more smaller writing. What I like about Cruising Lightning McQueen is he has no spoiler, and he just looks very styling. especially with this metallic red paint job. So yeah, let's do another one. Next up is my customized Lightning McQueen. This was a regular Lightning McQueen, but then I decided to bash it with a hammer like a couple of months ago. And it never used to be this damaged at all from what I remember. And look how damaged it is. It's even missing a tire. So you could say this car, this Lightning that's customized, is the one from when he lost his tires in the Piston Cup race. Except they happened at the back wheels and not at the front. So yeah, he has this large dent right here. His like eye part is nearly fallen off. It's just very, very beaten up. And it looks really cool, especially here. When you look at this view, it just looks amazing. It's just such a beautiful model I've made as a customized. And this is an old one too. Yeah, look at all that plastic distress. Yeah, I was a crazy person on that day. Decided to smash toys. But it's pretty nice. Next up is this Dynaco Lightning. This is an original one that I've had as a kid. This one I bought from the Salvos. It's got this weird source mark on it or something. It's one of the originals because one, I can tell it's got the molded eyes, and two, it doesn't say it's Mattel. I think Dynaco Lightning just looks so cool. Like, I just love the blue. I love the Dynaco look. It's just amazing. And the damage on this is quite large. There's a lot of damage around here. And, well, yeah, it's a lot of the printing's going on this side too, I've just noticed. Yeah, pretty simple one. Now let's get on to the other Dynaco one. I'm not gonna bother pausing. This is Bling Bling McQueen, not the one with the golden wheels. I think this was supposed to come with a mirror and tear, but I'm not really sure. But I don't mind if I didn't get mirror and tear. I'm actually ordering it online right now for $40, which is quite high. But yeah, this light, I have two Bling Bling McQueens. My other one's actually quite damaged, so I just showed the one that isn't so damaged. I only have about, I don't know, 12 Lightnings in my collection, unfortunately, but still, it's pretty darn nice. I love the eyes, how they're looking towards the right. It's really nice. So yeah, let's go on to the Cars 2 cars. So here is a regular Lightning McQueen. I got this from a 7-pack from 2014. It was, I don't remember the name, but it came with a UK, like, Ramon, and it came with Nigel Geesley, I believe, and a Sarge with the 95 logo. So, I wasn't a big fan of Cars 2 movie when it first came out. I thought it really ruined the franchise for some reason, but now I actually quite like it. I'm thinking of actually watching it tonight, which is pretty cool. I love the Tampo. Like, the flame look on this is awesome. Before it was like a lightning for Cars 1. And I don't really like the spoiler. I prefer the old spoiler. But it's still a very nice model. And I hated how with the Cars 2 characters, how they had just such a simple smile. And it just didn't appeal to me. And I can tell this is a more recent one because it's got a lot more writing underneath. But yeah, let's go on to the next Lightning. That was supposed to go all the way. So here we have Party Wheels Lightning, which is a really weird name. Unfortunately, it does have a mouth plate, but yeah, it's a little bit beaten. I got it from the Salvos, and you could tell it's more of an earlier Cars 2 diecast from 2011 because it's got less riding and it's more smaller. But yeah, I don't get why it's called Party Wheels Lightning. It really doesn't make sense to me. It's got flat eyes like all the Cars 2 characters, from what I know. Yeah, so it's an alright car. I don't know why he just went styling on me. But yeah, so now we'll look at my last die-cast car. I don't know what this car is, unfortunately, But it's all plastic. I thought it was a color changes, but it's got these stickers that are really like peeled. It looks like it's all being wet. It's really weird. I don't know what it is. I've tried looking it up. I thought it would have been a color changer because I saw something that looked similar to this with the same eye expression that was a color changer. But yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this video. This is my first video for the car lab, which was going to be a Hot Wheels channel, but it is not now. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time.